Hello and welcome to the 7th day of the vlogs. So today I thought we would start with cross stitch of the day. So these witches are in my bedroom and they're Nora Corbett ones, the same designer that makes the Mirabilia. So they are the Bewitching Pixies, maybe. So I shall go through them sort of one at a time so you can see them a bit closer. This is Xenia, and she has got a table in front, sorry. So she has got beads around here and around there. The fabric is a 32 count even weave. It's sparkly, it's Stormy Skies, I believe, that one. So yeah, I love all of these and they're so lovely to do and not too big. The next one, I can't remember what she's called. But what I did was, instead of having different beads for each one, I used the same pack of beads. So where the red beads were in Xenia, I've got red beads here. I think they were supposed to be purple. Her dress was supposed to be bright green, but I changed it to a blue to go with the others. Yeah, same fabric and yeah, loads of beads on her dress here. So that is the second one. And then the third one is Minerva. This is the first one I did. So she's got the emerald green dress, emerald green on here, the same red beads on the plant up there as well. So yeah, that is my cross stitch of the day. So let's go into the craft room and I'll tell you what I've been up to today. Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to apologise for any inconvenience or confusion from last night if you were trying to watch yesterday's vlog. Everything was going fine. I uploaded it onto YouTube and that all went fine, normal time. Then it went to processing, which is where it goes to high definition and it just makes it clearer because it's fuzzy before that, or whatever they do. But it's already been through all the copyright checks and everything by that point. And so that doesn't usually take very long, but then it kept on coming up as taking longer than usual. And this just went on for hours. So in the end, I thought, perhaps it's just a glitch and it's finished, but it's not telling me it is. So I'll just publish. So I put it on publish and then checked it, had a look at it, and it was really fuzzy on my screen. So I took it off of that and put it back to private while it sorted itself out. So if you thought, oh, it's there, now it's gone, that is why. It's because it hadn't uploaded, well, it had uploaded, but it hasn't processed properly. And so I wanted you to have the full viewing experience and not to be too fuzzy screen. So that is what happened. So hopefully it will be okay today. So we shall try our best. But as I say, there was nothing I could do apart from wait. And I wanted it to go up before I went to bed. I didn't want to actually put it live this morning and start getting behind. I wanted it to be finished and up for you yesterday. So all turned out well in the end. If you're expecting some sewing today, sorry, still no sojo. But I have been a bit obsessed in another area, so I'll share that with you. But it has been, well, it started off cold this morning, but then, we went for a walk yesterday, sort of dinner time. And by the time I got back, I went with my coat all done up. By the time I got back, my hands were frozen. I thought I needed gloves in June. It's ridiculous. But today, it was cold this morning, but by lunchtime, it's really lovely out there. So I had my lunch outside in the garden. And I was doing some knitting on my Ranunculus because, yeah, it's just blue skies and beautiful. So I took a little bit of footage around the garden to show, because the garden's changed so much already in just a few days. So the yellow rose bush has come out more, there's more flowers on that. The clematis has come out more, that's better now. I've also, one of my favourite roses, which is called, I'm sure it's called Blue Moon. It was a rose of the year very many years ago, and that's all come out. It's actually a purple colour, but I love that colour because it's so different. Yeah, rose has come out all in bloom by our wood storage, so that's looking a bit scrappy around the corner, but those lovely flowers are quite bright, and they're more of a single rather than like the more blousy roses. They've got a lot of green fly on at the moment, and the leaves aren't looking too good. They need some care and attention. And I also need to attach it to that fence a bit more, but they're looking good. And yes, I had a visitor from a bee. He was having a little sniff around at what there was. The bee was having a little look at my pinks on the table, so I took a little bit of him, sort of living his best life, getting into all the nectar and that, sucking that all up. So he was having lunch at the same time as me. And my ground cover geraniums, they're all coming out as well. So I've got lots of nice pink coming out in the garden. So it's lovely out there, really enjoyed that. No sound on the video for the garden because we had the waterboard round making a lot of noise. They were here Saturday, 10 to 8, started digging up the road, which was uncalled for. But they came back yesterday and finished. But then when we went for our walk yesterday, we saw, because it's our neighbour's water meter, and we saw that there was water on top, and you can see the bubbles. So they obviously hadn't finished the leak yesterday. They packed up all their stuff and taken all their signs down. So they came back to fix that again today. So yeah, I had ambient noise of them drilling the hole again. So that was really nice. Okay, so what crafting have I been doing today? What has been my obsession, my only craft I've been doing today? The ranunculus. So it's growing, but I have 50 grams left. So I would like it to be 15 inches from underarm. At the moment, it is 6 inches. So I'm missing 9 inches. When I joined the last ball, because it was what was left over from the sleeves, I weighed it and it was 25 grams. So I've got 2 lots of that in here for the 50 grams. And then I measured it when I finished that, and that's 2.5 inches. So I've got 5 inches to go. So that would make it 11 inches in total, still shorter than my 15. So I have a cunning plan of what I can do to make that bottom part a little bit longer. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm not going to tell you. I'll share it with you. If it goes wrong, you know I will share the the carnage that is knitting. But I get a lot of people saying, oh, you're very brave that you just try it and don't worry about it. But the thing is, it is just knitting. And if it doesn't work out, you just rip it back and do it again. So yeah, it's not undoable. It's not like it's a sculpture or something where you're chipping away and you can't put it back on again. So I have nothing to lose but everything to gain. So I am definitely going to try my little plan and see if I can just get it a little bit longer. So far I am pleased, and if I need to order some more yarn, I have found somewhere there is more yarn that I can get. But after saying that, then I'm still not going to know exactly how much yarn or anything I'm going to need, and I'm going on holiday soon, so I really want to just get this finished now. So yeah, I'm going to carry on just knitting on this and do that bottom bit. 50 grams tonight. Let's see what we got tomorrow. So that is the ranunculus. I would like to thank you for all the comments saying which project you think I should take on holiday. Should I take the Tolsta Tee or another Ranunculus? So the Ranunculus in the yellow or the tea in the blue and white. And there was by far the majority were saying do the tea. A lot of people were saying it selfishly because you've got the pattern for the tea and you want me to test it out to see if I mess it up. I don't think anyone's going to mess it up, but you know what I mean. You're just interested to see me knitting it up, so that's why you said that it'd be good. It will be good because it's a basic top down for travel, but also you'd like to see how I get on with it. So I decided, yes, I agree, and I am going to do them both anyway. I'm hoping that because this is going to be a quick project, I may get it done over the holiday and then I'll cast on the yellow Ranunculus when I get home. But then I was thinking, looking at the yarn, and I was thinking actually it's going to make it more complicated doing the stripes and adding in a colour when I've actually got enough of the blue to do the whole thing. So why am I striping it? I do like a stripe, but I thought with the leftovers, because I've got plenty of the white, what I could do when I've finished both of those sweaters is anything that's missing, anything that's left, I could then stripe it, have a little bit of stripes, micro stripes with the white, if you see what I mean, to use anything that's left over up and just add stripes or whatever, do something with that. So I thought that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to have the drops bare, I think, but just having this as a plain tee, I think would be a bit boring to look at and a bit boring to knit. So what I'm going to do on the pattern, because there is also modifications with the pattern, you get a modifications on here, and so there's some tips and tricks and sort of like different things to think about, but there's also talks about what other people have done on here, and there are quite a few that have done eyelets, and obviously because it is a summer cotton t-shirt, then it makes sense to have a few eyelets, more breathable and everything, because this is a DK weight. So I thought, yeah, actually I would like to do some eyelets. So I got an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to copy one of the others because that would be far too easy. I want to be creative with it and just have fun with it. So I am going to do eyelets, but in a different way. And so it's just going to be in the plain blue. So yes, that is the plan. So I need to do a gauge swatch for this just to make sure I've got the gauge, so I've got the right needles with me. Hopefully they won't get taken away from me. So yes, hopefully I can get all the needles sorted for the tee, but it's just going to be in the blue. And as I've said before, I just think it'd be really wearable as just a nice casual t-shirt. So that is the plan. That is what I'm going to be doing tonight. So I want to just crack on and finish that Ranunculus and just eke this out as much as possible. Can I get it close to? I don't, like I said yesterday, as long as it's long enough past waist, I think that's the whole point, is I want it to be past my waist, and then I can have a vest top underneath, like just a camisole underneath to just tuck into jeans or whatever, just so I haven't got midriff. Nobody wants to see my little sausage roll, my little muffin top around the top of my jeans. That is not needed for anybody. So yes, we shall see how we go, and I shall report back tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have got some sunshine today and enjoying a little bit of sunshine. And yeah, not too much for our friends in Canada, because I know you're suffering with the smoke. So sorry about that. Hope that dies down soon. So yes, fingers crossed for the upload today, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.